What is up, guys? I'm back with another episode of Vampyr for you, and sorry about the last episode. You know, I just got an error out of nowhere, and it just practically booted me right off the game. So, yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, we were on the way to getting some medicine for this guy here, and he's fine now, and now we are to continue looking around for clues. So let's carry on. Yeah, this way. Let's take a look down here.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you?
I am Karina Billow.
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats?
No, it's me who bites them.
Can I help you, Miss Billow?
The rats.
She looks rough.
What happened?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunch.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate.
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so.
Tell me...
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes.
What is the local news?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did?
I was strong.
Can I help
The
you?
rats.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic.
Infection. Infection. The
And where is this?
west of the park. Not very far.
Right, yeah. Let's put this poor woman out of the misery. She is not well at all, and even I can't help her. So. Come this way, out this way.
Thank you for releasing me. I can finally say the name of my torturer. It's Jacob Blackwood.
Right, there we go. Yeah, maybe, but, you know, she needed help. I had to help her. Even though it was a pretty grim way to do so. Now, Jacob. What's the name of this Jacob? Well, I can't really get any more out of her, so... Wait, I'm back here. Yep. Nope. Let's get out of here and try and find some more clues. There's got to be more, at least more people that are out and about. And that's it. What's this? So what's down here? If anything. Where is it leading me? Right, you know what? No, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I ain't carrying on because I'm going a little bit off topic here. So I best just head on back and keep looking on the streets. Is there anyone else on the streets? Come on, give me a clue. Or some clues. They mentioned something about a park. So where's this park? Uh-huh.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eye.
I know, Avery. I know about Mary.
I'm so sorry. It was my duty to watch over her. She left the house in the middle of the night. The police said...
It's all right.
The police said her body was found near your sister's...
Do you need medical
I won't refuse, sir.
Here is your prescription.
Thank you very much.
Okay, back.
What is the situation?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see if...
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as...
He's a nice enough guy. He's
How
served the
was it?
family well, so...
How was my mother?
Miss Reed was very frail. After Miss Mary...
How was Mary?
Miss Mary went out looking for you every night after you had written to say that you were coming back. She was sure you were alive.
What are the arrangements?
There will be no funeral, sir.
Where is her body?
I'm afraid your mother's body was moved to a mass...
I'm sorry I could not.
Your mother was strong, sir. But your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I...
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal.
Tell me the truth, Avery.
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house
that's
is
so
dead,
sweet.
Avery. There is a curse.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir. So my time...
Considering the recent tragedies in this family, I'd understand if you want to leave or decide to serve.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave.
Do you really think...
Yes.
I see. Well, please go on. Speak freely. It's not as if there is anything left.
Just like your father. You always had this capacity to focus only on what interests you. It surely helped you become a great doctor, but...
I'm currently investigating sword...
Not really. Except all the MacPherson's servants resigned a few days ago.
The MacPhersons?
I think it's a rich house near the railway bridge in the southern part of the district.
Thank you.
Your bedroom...
Right, so, right, there we go. That's what I'm after.
I always hoped that I would hear children play in this house before I died. Yes, sir?
So, yeah. I mean, as tempted as I am to do that, I'm not going to do that to him. Because he's being faithful, he's served the family extremely well. I'm not going to do that.
Your bedroom...
That'll be a pretty appalling way to repair someone. Don't worry, I've still got a couple of brain cells in here. Now, is it this way? Yes, it is.
It has been such a long time since I last went to the theatre.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive...
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell.
Well, I must admit, it's good to receive a...
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Well...
Do you need medical...
You would save my life, Dr. Reed. I have not felt...
Right, what's it have?
Don't worry. There is nothing serious to fear. I have seen far worse.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must face, then.
How is the situation?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and one...
Are you not concerned?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
I'm afraid the newspapers are serious.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are...
Seriously? You're living in ignorance?
Is it not a little too...
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most
So you prefer...
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
But what about the epidemic?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to...
Okay, then.
What can you tell me about...
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if...
Finding a good restaurant?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to...
I must confess, I have quite
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please.
Do you have any
Not since my parents died. I'm...
London's lone...
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and social...
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't...
I'm investigating the...
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand?
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll...
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Alright, so let's see what you got. Actually, hold on a second.
It's locked, all right.
Good evening, Dr.
Goodbye, Mr. Rust.
I'm hungry. Where shall I eat tonight?
Well, it seems like a happy guy. Oh yeah, clowns. It's fine. Okay, so let's take a look over here. I'm going the right way, right? Yep.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Alright, let's go around. Whoa. Easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh man, these things are vicious. More vicious than my cat. Ay. Okay, so we got some clues, well, quite a few good clues actually, about, you know, dealing with the thing, the, unusual, very unusual thing that's going on. So, yeah. Bear with me, guys. I just need to quickly do something. Sorry about that, guys. My mic, light came out again. Alright, so it is this way. Isn't it? Whoops. Alright, here we go. There we are. Skull. This infection really is spreading. Sorry, I got hungry, had to eat. stuff everywhere. Wow. Okay then, is that all of them? Yeah, I think it is. Now, where don't you go from here? Is this it? Oh yeah, this is definitely it. Oh yeah, that's what I like. Give me a moment to equip that one. Oh, wait, upstairs. Oh, my neck. I completely forgot that happens. Wow. Okay then. Charter collection. Love letter.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Hey. Did I hear someone else in here? Right, now where am I going? Right, that way.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Alright, sweet, unlocked. And let's find out exactly what the right, wait a minute. It's up this way. Whoop, wrong way. This way. Okay, yeah, the shotgun's pretty useful. Hey, get lost. But it's really annoying when you run out of bullets. Okay, let's go back to the club. Stay down, stay down. Seriously, stop shooting at me. You really packed some ammunition there, pal. Okay, you know what, I've had enough. Definitely had enough. Swine. You know what, leave him to fight that thing.
It's locked.
Great. Hey, get lost. Oh my neck, they're getting more and more vicious. Wait, do I go this way? No, I don't. Right, okay, so it is this way. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. It's this way.
It's locked, all right.
I'm sure there's a way in somewhere, right? Ah,
There's an
there we go.
open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that. I cannot enter.
Wait, open window. Oh, there we go. Oh, this place is swarming with skulls. Or is it?
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Yeah, I am sorry, pal. I keep forgetting that happens. Okay, note to self. When one dies, stay away from it.
And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn,
No wonder I can't see her.
I offer only love. Woe to you, nation.
Yeah, I've had to see dialogue.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish.
Okay, she's insane.
Son of Baba, my children, my beloved, die for the love of me. I smell your fear.
Yeah, if you think I'm gonna let you do that, forget it.
Touché! Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of She-Hulk.
Whoa!
Will she be the queen again once they all...
What the heck? Oh, that does not look good.
On guard.
Okay, that was foul. Like, really foul. Really? I had no idea I'd been defeated. Oh wait, I just saw I got defeated. Seriously?
You killed my father. Prepare to... I smell your fear.
Speak for yourself.
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she who was once renowned.
Ow.
Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
Eesh. Oh, get lost, you filthy skull. Yeah, I know. You don't need to tell me. Seriously. Cat skulls mind their own business.
Woe
Right,
unto
let's
thee,
try this
son of
again.
Babylon. Touché, sir. I smell your fear.
Yeah, and I smell your torment.
On guard. My... Your hand is shaking.
No, I'm just trying to keep my distance from you.
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she who was renowned.
Oh, get
Will
lost.
she be the queen again once they
Seriously?
all share her fate? I smell your fear. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, you dirty. Okay, that is just foul play, missus. Oh no, I don't think so. Get lost. Get your freaking pets away from me.
Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! You killed my father! Prepare to die! On guard!
Oh man, you are disgusting.
Arise and save your queen, my slaves!
Yeah, your slaves are very rude and interfering.
My blade shall pierce your villainous heart, dark prince!
Oh, bitch.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't see why I should.
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine.
What
Does your
happened to you?
heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
Ew, what the?
No,
Ew.
Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
I would have killed Reno because she
Farewell, Doris.
played very foul in that fight.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
Well, what did you
McCullum.
want?
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Sounds good to me.
It's locked. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Yep. Maybe I should go back to that house full of snobs and report what I found.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin.
Yep, back to the house of snobs.
Very disturbing.
I'll send you back in the fucking grave!
You're gonna pay for that. You just had to leave me alone. But no, you couldn't do that, could you? Go on yourself.
Women's right to vote is only the first step. Towards the equality between men and women.
Whoa. You're here?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my...
But it's you who insisted I...
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within the...
You certainly have an inquisitive mind.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically
I have a boat ready to go whenever I want. These hunters won't catch me.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Have a drink and enjoy this night, for it could be our last. Perhaps we should change some of the club's rules if we survive all of this. We need to soften some of our
Welcome
rules.
back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first...
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told.
But some question.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps...
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending...
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius...
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reed.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I bet...
Nonsense. Aloysius...
How would you like me to...
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to...
Before I go...
All right.
Why?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man...
Did he?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but...
Does he know?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now.
How would you like...
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Is there any...
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that...
So shall I just let him drink?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully...
You invited Lady Ashbury.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to...
So it's a temporary...
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye.
Understand.
Goodbye.
We'll have a word with the old guy first.
Are you all right?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to...
I see. And...
I'd like your...
The real question here is, why has his lordship...
Do you think it's some sort of...
Do you really want to know what I think about?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man...
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've...
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating...
Please, tell me more about your...
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about...
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not...
What would you do?
The man's dying already.
What would happen if I made...
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how...
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the Great Knight.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but...
How can you be sure the
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth.
Why so vindictive?
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid...
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, my dear.
Yeah, I thought there was something off about him. But I will be questioning the old man myself before he gets his fate decided. And besides, why send my character to turn him? If he likes the guy that much, he should turn him himself. Besides, I have another one in line for vampirism. Right. So take a left and then a right.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Last warning, it ain't human! Kill it!
Oh! Wanna play? Alright.
Watch it!
Swine.
Sir, no civilians allowed.
It's not a place for you, sir. Step away!
I will in a minute. Just doing something.
It's a leech! Kill it!
What, really?
We have to stop it! Right! Dead! It's too fucking fast!
All he had to do was let me pass. And that's it.
I cannot enter. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Let's try this way then.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
There's a passage?
This is my territory.
Whoa, okay. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, let's use this then. Wait, why am I in the sewers? Oh, right, I can get in through this way. Yep, that works. Sort of.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked, that'll be too easy. Okay, let's try going this way.
I will crush you.
Who? Whoa! Hi. I don't like you. Blow my neck, who are you?
Show me your power, newborn.
Oh wait, it's you again. Didn't I already kill you? Or were you just knocked out last time?
I will crush you. Your blood is now mine. Die, newborn. I will crush you.
Hey, what the? Get off me! So? I have no idea who that guy was. And I just went around in a big circle. Great.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Right.
I cannot enter.
Oh, wait, yeah, I see it. I didn't even notice that. Oh, get lost, you lot. Will you get lost? Filthy things. Now I'm starting to understand why vampires are starting to hate them. Well, already hate them. And thanks for staying the obvious game. Thank you very much. For the third time, I think, now. Did I at least? Yes, I did. Right.
It's locked.
Hey, scumbags. Out of the way. Get lost. That's what you get for annoying me. Enjoy. I'm seriously gonna have to upgrade next time I go to the nearest bed or whatever.
I cannot enter.
Oh yeah, right.
This is despicable.
You're gonna keep me locked in here.
How dare you interfere with my hunt?
Disgusting asshole! I'll never be your wife!
Oh, you're paying for that. Get off.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Will you?
Asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! You bastard!
Seriously, that wasn't even fair. The camera angle screwed me.
Keep me locked in here! Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
You're bleeding.
You know, it would be really useful if I could actually jump. That's a load of bull. The hell?
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Right, and I saw a rat somewhere.
Stupid newborn!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Don't you know better?
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting arsehole! Vampire or not, I'll
Scumbag, that's what you get for being found last time.
Are you all right, miss? My name is Jonathan Reed. I'm a doctor.
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. That no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now. You don't have to worry about the vampire. You should just return home.
Thank you, sir. I hope we'll meet again soon. Because I'd really like you to teach me how to get rid of these creatures.
Goodbye. I don't know your father.
My father was a great man who taught his daughter not to surrender without a fight. If he's dead, I hope he gave his...
Yeah, headache. Yeah, I've got headache treatment. I'm sorry, she isn't really getting out of there anyway, so... I'm sorry, I need the EXP.
My father always said, even those few who offer help always want something in return. And he was right.
Right, now let's deal with this old man.
Seems violence and madness are now contagious.
Good evening, sir.
May I ask you what you're...
I'm conducting an investigation about...
And who are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, from the...
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End of this...
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous.
Do you need medical...
I'm afraid I may have caught something.
I'll try to find you some medication. What are you in...
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted.
Tell me about Louise.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sir.
Do you have any idea where...
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an end.
Tell me about...
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days.
Where was he last?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal...
What can you...
I'm the one asking questions.
What killed...
I'm not going to discuss that with the civil...
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting?
All right, without giving you too much information.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really...
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to...
Do you work alone?
Yes. The situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrol.
Why are you investigating?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange?
Does the name Fergal ring?
Of course it does. Fergal...
Tell me all you know about...
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise.
How could different killers inflict the...
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent...
Do you know anything in particular?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike.
What else can you tell me about?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, either way, I'll be wanting words within myself before I decide his fate, so...
Good evening, sir. I'm
Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar.
I think I would remember.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you.
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
What can you tell me?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Wait.
And why are you waiting?
Because we need to leave this city.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell...
As you like asking questions so much...
Please.
Do you like this?
I don't know. I was born and raised in London. But I feel like a stranger here.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you. Perhaps it's better that way.
And what do you do, sir?
I stopped working when I decided to leave.
Tell me more about what...
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another...
But what were you...
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
All right then.
Who are you waiting?
I really can't answer that question, since I don't...
And why is...
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that...
But why would you need this
Well, I thought we should have left this...
Goodbye.
Let's leave him be for the moment.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what...
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know?
I suppose you're right.
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
May I ask...
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. Who's his...
You must have your...
From what I have managed to understand, I get...
What can you tell me about this?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy.
No, I'm not...
Good for you. It's a good thing to have a clear idea of where you stand concerning crucial...
What can you tell...
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me.
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without...
May I ask why you've not gone already?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness. The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are...
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling?
Trap?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped?
What can you tell me?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now. Good evening. Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your
Agamemnon is naive sometimes.
What can you tell me?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been...
That's it?
For the time being, true kindness is the most...
At least you both have the same difficulty
But is that not a common problem for all, Maud?
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Hello again.
Certainly
Goodbye
a bit back
for
and
now,
forth
Mr.
there. Anyway, let's resume with what we originally came here to do.
It's locked, all right.
Right, is there any other way in?
It's difficult to remember why we are here in the first...
Seems violence and madness.
Oh, nice safe room. I don't think I'm meant to be near that. Right, there we go, that should be more than enough. Right, let's see what I've got. Let's go for that one. Right, that should kind of help me. I think. Yeah, and it also costs like experience to turn someone. So I'm still a little wary about turning this guy.
It's just an angel. Get it? Watch out, boys.
Filthy murdering bastard!
Hey, you're the ones who started it. If you stayed away from me, then things will be better. But you kind of got yourself to blame, so yeah. What is this it? Huh, I think it is. Ah, good, here we go.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying of my progeny?
Crazy old man.
It's locked, all right.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right, all right. What is it you wish to ask?
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
Okay, -1 point.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Let's move on, then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
-2
Answer me
points.
all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor.
-3 points.
I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create 2 separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the
people make
cost.
England. That's the thing.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall,
Really?
that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
-4 points.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
I will not sacrifice 2,000 XP to turn that thing into a vampire.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Who gave you authority to act the way you do? You're far from worthy of it. I did a lot of people a favour. Right, well, there we go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it here. Yeah, I'm actually disappointed in that guy. If that guy answered differently, then he would have actually acquired what he wanted. But unfortunately, he is not safe to be a vampire, especially with his type of attitude. So, yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you've seen so far, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.